ready to start. Peter, you have your coffee?
I've got my coffee already and yeah, very nice.
Peter, but today we're talking about lead follow-up, turning contacts into contracts. And I think this is where a lot of agents lack to be consistent, is to do that consistent follow-up, to be consistent about it. Yeah, you want to add something there?
Yes, I think this pages in the MREA 133 to 154 is one of the most important pieces of this whole book. You can't select important, non-important, but I think this is one of the most important, because we tend to get leads and then they sort of fade away.
Yes, so follow-up turns one-time contacts into lasting clients. But here's the thing: we don't lose our clients to competitors. We lose it to neglect, because we are not doing the follow-up.
That's right.
We're neglecting it. Yeah.
Neglecting it. On page 133 of the MREA book, it said that 76% of all sellers contact only one agent and 16% call just two agents, because they were not on top of mind of the seller.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that is such a big thing, and the fortune is definitely in the follow-up. And most leads convert between the 6th and the 12th contact. Can you believe that?
Yeah,
After 6 times they convert until the 12th. It can take up to 12 times to convert. And I can remember when Anna Kruger was over here in South Africa, she said 6 contacts in 6 days.
Sure. Yeah. With our background in South Africa, we tend to think that you are doing too much and you are irritating people. But it is so important to be on top of mind. The book's talking about mind share as well. You must share the mind, because if you're not on top of mind, they will not use you. So regular contact is so important.
And I think we have systems for these things. Following up is about providing value, not pressure. Systems like the 8x8 and 33 Touch create predictable growth.
For sure. Now, there's a lot of key areas in the book that we can follow. And when I went through it yesterday, I came to a new astonishment in terms of what is written in the book, actually. I think everyone should read this at least once. That's good.
What I wanted to say, okay, so we have a tool that we can use, which is Command, which we can automate this 8x8 36 Touch. And I think sometimes we are just scared to, and I know I'm talking for myself here, we have the fear of, if we click it, something is going to happen, or if we click it, people are going to unsubscribe. And is that 100% true?
Yeah, definitely not. I've seen in my reports from my emails that I sent out with the Smart Plan that 1 or 2%, 1.5% opt out. Which is not bad, I think.
Listen, once again, you can either have fear or faith. This is to have faith in the system, in the tool that was built by agents for agents.
Yeah.
I've got a few questions to ask you, Peter.
Please.
Consistent am I with following up after initial contact? How consistent are you to follow up? Let's talk about your own database.
Yeah, I've got a lot of people on my database that I've created tasks for, that I must have regularly contact with them. And if I neglect them, I will definitely not be one of the 76% that think about me. That's why regular contact with your database is so important, with the MET, M-E-T, the MET people.
And here's the thing: the value that you determine is the value that you get. What value are you providing to your clients on these smart plans, on this regular contact? And if you create the task, as you said, it's something that you cannot miss, because your tasks come up on your app, on your phone. So it's alerts. And yes, the great thing about the task is you know exactly what to do during lead generation. During lead generation on that specific morning. You don't have to wonder, who do I need to call? Who do I need to make contact with? And what is my lead generation going to be like? It's already planned out. That's how cool our tools and systems are around this.
Yeah, no, this is fantastic. Command is one of the best systems I've seen in my life within the couple of companies that I've been with. No, it's excellent, really excellent. I think we must also distinguish between marketing and prospecting. Where marketing is good, your massive brand awareness, or personal brand awareness, but your nothing can replace your prospecting.
Exactly, and you cannot get somebody also to do it for you, because they will not be doing it as you have that relationship with a client. They cannot be you. They can add onto it, but they can never be you. And remember, always come from contribution. What value can I offer during each touch? Education, check-in, an invite. And I think what we may be lacking is we should maybe do some seminars. So what about some first-time home buyer seminars again? Just to create education, because first-time home buyers, they are very fearful to make decisions or to decide. They are unsure of the processes.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think that's one of the items in the MREA as well, to do a seminar for people that first buy or people that want to sell or whatever, and you can connect with a lot of people. No, sure, 100%. That is so true. Yeah, that is so true.
Question for you, Peter. So, how are you organizing your database and reminders for this follow-up, except by doing those tasks? Do you have anything else, another system that you're using, or perhaps another tool?
Yeah, I use primarily my command with the notifications on the command, and I also put it on my calendar. So if there's something that I have to do, someone that I have to call, I put a small 15-minute break on my calendar, because if it's not in my calendar, it's not in my life.
Yes, and I think now with AI as well, you can actually have it automated into your calendar. That's how great it is. Yeah, so that's a new tool that you can use.
Yeah, that's a chapter that I have to discuss with Ronald, but for sure that is a plan. Yeah.
I think all of us need training on that, because I do not know that exactly, and I know it's an app script. It's a lot of coding, and it's not really that difficult, but it's just to understand how it works and how to get it going. So we will get there, everybody. We will get there.
Definitely, we will get there. As long as we're not afraid of the AI, you must grab the AI, let it work for you. Yes.
I have another question for you. Is what's my plan for the top 10 nurtures in my pipeline right now? If you had to look at your pipeline and you would say, okay, I need about 10 transactions. What is my plan for those 10?
Yeah, I think constant communication, value giving them value. Conversations, that's all. It's a contact sport. We are in a contact sport, and we can't get away from that. If you don't contact people in various ways, you're not in the sport. You're not in the sport.
Yes.
I sent last week for my people a very nice recipe for a broccoli salad, and I got a couple of good replies from that. So giving a bit value to the people.
Okay, I like that. Yeah,
things like that.
Yeah, value. Once again, value.
Definitely.
How can you make follow-up a daily, non-negotiable habit?
By creating the habit. That's right. By creating small habits, 1% at a time, but eventually create a habit that you do that every day. Lead generation is only consists of a few things. One, you get your data right. Number two, your time block. Number three, you're consistent in your time block, and you've got self-discipline. And you do that, nothing will stop you.
And where do we get most of our business from? It's people that are in our sphere of influence, people that we are keeping in contact with, people that we are having regular conversations with. And conversations is two-way. Otherwise, it is a versation. When Scott talks in a book, Fierce Conversations. If it's a one-way conversation, it's a versation.
Yeah, not a conversation.
Yes, conversation. So
yes,
you can't have a conversation if that person is not talking back to you.
Yes. I just want to add something. That is that our database is the most important piece of our business. If you neglect your database, if you don't build your database, if you don't nurture your database, you don't have a business. And I think that's a big thing of follow-up of having contact with your database, and lead conversion is your database. If you neglect that, you neglect everything.
And I think when you're nurturing your database and those top 10 that you're looking to close or have a deal with a sale in the next few months, this is like, it's not just a phone call, it is also a WhatsApp, it is also an SMS, it's also an email. And then it's again a phone call, a WhatsApp, an email, an SMS, and it starts all over again. It doesn't stop.
That's where the smart plans come in. So if you can have a smart plan for your 10 people, you don't forget to do that because you've got a reminder every day, every week what you must do. And that's a fantastic thing. Ronald's going to speak today about smart plans, and I'm looking very forward to it.
Oh, so I'm missing out. But anyway, what else do you want to add, Pieter?
I think the big thing about today is that nurturing your contacts and feed your contact. Gary said, don't put your database on a diet.
I love
keep
that.
Feeding your database, keep refining your database, and have contact with your database. You're in a contact sport, contact with your database so that you can be one of the 76% that phone you immediately. Be on top of mind of your sellers. That's the answer.
And remember, it is a contact sport. We are in a contact sport. If you want contracts, it is contact.